Hey everybody, welcome back to another riveting episode of the Skyvan Experience. Today we are installing a window right above the toilet there. It's pretty dark. We'll see how it looks. We might have to put a little drape across it or something like that, but we'll see. Concurrently with doing this project, I'm still working on the ceiling. So you might see some parts of that and hear where I'm filming. I ran out of rib nuts and M5 bolts for my ceiling. I think I have enough of the wood prepared for the ceiling. So anyway, I'm kind of doing the window and the ceiling kind of at the same time while I wait for parts to show up. So the first thing we have to do is make a template out of cardboard for this that we will use on both the inside and the outside. Then we're going to get out the old 4.5-inch grinder with a cutoff wheel. Take care of those ribs in there, make sure it's straight, and fit it. Again, thanks to other creators out there with vans. I've watched a couple of other videos on how to do this. So this will be my first time doing it though. But I feel pretty confident about it, having done the fan and the AC, cutting holes in the roof. So cutting a hole in the side should even be maybe easier. We'll see. Anyway, so let's make a template and let's get started on this. It'd be nice if I could use the cardboard that came with it. I think it might just be big enough. Yeah, I think that's going to work. That should be good. Here's the, oh, it's a one-piece clamp ring. That's cool. The other ones I've seen are separated, which I didn't really like. This is one piece. That's good. I like that. And it's going to fit in like this right here. Let me cut out this box right here though. Use the inside part so it doesn't have the sticker and everything on it. Oh, holy mama, look at that. Did it actually come with one? I didn't notice that. I just thought it was part of the packaging in there. Score. Actually, the easiest way to tell is to put the clamp ring on it. Yep. Look at that. We don't have to make any tools. That's wonderful. Good deal. So if I can just trace that inside, that'll be great. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Love it. Just kind of double checking. Yeah. Cool. Let's take this thing inside. Just move the toilet out of the way so I could get in here easier. Basically, the window's going to go about right there. Actually, you know what? If I take it down to there, I don't have to cut as much of these ribs away instead of going through all this. That's what I'm going to do. That makes a lot more sense, because that's just hollow through there. Yeah. So this part right here isn't connected, so it's not like structural. That would make life a lot easier. Yeah. Let me tape this thing up here and measure it out if I can find my tape. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. You guys seen the price of tape lately? It's really gotten expensive. Like everything else. Okay. Let me just kind of throw that up there right there for now. Let's see what we got. Where should I measure from? I guess right here. This is as good a place as any. 5.5. Needs to go up. Not that much. That's good. That's good. That's where she's going to go. I like it. So let's see. The trim ring. So this is the hole that the window will fit in. But the trim ring takes in about another inch around that. We don't have to be quite so accurate in here because, again, this clamp is going to fit over like that. So you see how it goes up quite a bit. I have to cut even higher for the clamp, but I'm just kind of doing this first line to see where the window is going to be. And I'll show you on the other side how we're going to use this template on the other side here in a minute. So that is where that's going to be, but this is the more important measurement. All right, let's start cutting out those ribs. Let's see what happens. I've got a special metal cutting blade. We'll see if it works. It should go through this fairly easily. I hope those aren't famous last words. Sparks flying all over the place. Professional. Before, okay, I got them all cut. Before we do anything else, I need to do the next thing so we can get this template out on the other side. Now, what I'm doing is I'm going to put a couple of screws in here that then, when we take the template, we keep it oriented just like this when we put it on the other side. And it'll fit over those holes that I just drilled. Of course, I did that one a little bit too robustly. I need to re-drill a different one there. Need to keep it skinny. Can't have much slack in there. I want to keep the orientation. So when I move this side with the X is going to go against the outside. Looks like I need to cut away a little bit more. Then I can just use metal fatigue to like bend it down. There's a bunch of caulk back here, so I need to get my utility knife and cut that away. I didn't want to get too aggressive the first time. Remember, this is the outside of the van right here. Cut through that and that'd be a bad one. All right, now we go to the other side. Draw our line, drill some holes, get out my cheapo piece of crap jigsaw, and we cut out our hole. Okay, now you see why we put those screws in there. So we brought out that template and we attached it there. Now I'm just going to kind of double check the measurement from up there, because just from my eyeball, it looks a little bit off. So I know for it to look level, it's gonna want to be equidistant from that part of the side of it right there. So grab my tape measure and I'll check that out. All right, let's see. 1, 2, that is 5 3/4. Oh, 5 3/4. That is straight. That couldn't be any more level if we tried. And we did try. All right. Got our template up. traced around there, and I was trying to think about this because I've always had difficulty with this. So we know that this template is the window, right? Perfect dimensions for the window. That clamp ring fits right around it. So when we cut, I think I want to be cutting on the line. If I cut inside the line, because it's always better to make a hole too small than too big, right? If I cut though inside the line, it would actually be where the window is. So I need to be right on that line. If I'm right on that line, I should have about a perfect fit because this template that they provided, thank God, is just about perfect. So we're going to take this thing off, take out those screws, drill some pilot holes, get out the jigsaw, and go for it. Clean up a little bit around here so I can put some tape on to protect the the paint. It's not like it's great paint anyway, but I put a bunch of scratches in it from the bottom of the jigsaw. All right. All right, let's drill our pilot holes here. All right, I got my nice dull thin metal blade on my piece of crap Milwaukee M12 jigsaw. Let's see what happens. All right, we got a hole. And I did a pretty good job of staying right on the line. And we're gonna find out here in a second. Pull this tape off, see if it fits. I apologize for the weird angle. There's literally a 6-foot drop off right here. So let's see how we did. Not bad. I don't have to cut out anymore. Matter of fact, it's a little too big. That kind of surprises me. What the heck? Huh. I think again it'll be fine. Yeah. But there we go. We got a window. Next thing I need to do real quick is get a little paintbrush. We'll spray paint in a cup, and I want to paint the bare metal there, so she don't rust out in the future. All right, just cleaning up around the opening here. A little rubbing alcohol. The manufacturer says to use butyl tape, but I'm not going to use that for a couple of reasons. First reason, I don't have any. Second reason, I've seen other people use it, and it just doesn't really look all that great. It kind of like squishes out and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and use. I've got a tube of Sikaflex left over from the AC install, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And my rationale is, if the Sikaflex is good enough for the fan and for the AC, then it's going to be good enough for this also. So I'm going to go ahead and use Sikaflex to seal this up, and then also put a bead around it as well when I'm done with it. The last step is to attach the trim ring on the inside. It just goes around the window and attaches with self-tapping screws right into the window frame. I found that pre-drilling the holes made it a little bit easier. So here is the end result. I'm very happy with the install. Not so happy with how rough the Sikaflex silicone job is. I think I'll redo that sometime in the future. But for now, it's working well. It's watertight, and it looks good. So here's what it looks like on the inside. You can see I kind of trimmed out the window with some wood, and then cut the wall panel to fit around that. And it works real good. It's a slider. We can open that up, get some fresh air. I might at some point trim out a little bit more. You see there's a bit of a gap right there between the panel. Everywhere else it looks pretty good. So we'll just have to see how long I want to live with that, but for now it's fine. So that is our bunk window install, and hope got some ideas out of it, what to do, maybe what not to do. And we'll see you next time when we install our bed, which is an exciting one. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.